Are you in a position right now where you're trying to find out what your purpose is? Are you thinking to yourself, well, what is my purpose? Why am I here? What am I meant to do? I don't want to keep working 9 to 5. I want to do what I love, but I don't know what it is that I love. What's my purpose? Stay tuned. We're going to try and help you find out what your purpose is today.
Hola, welcome to the Vibe Podcast with Rico.
Hola mamacitas and papitas, and welcome back to another episode of the Vibe Podcast with Rico. Yes guys, it is Friday. The weekend is literally here. I am ready for the weekend. I'm not ready for the weekend because I'm working. You got to pay your bills, do you know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm working the weekend, but it is what it is. Like, at least I get to work from home, so that's the main thing. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It really means, the world to me if you hit that subscribe button and help my YouTube channel grow. And hit the post notification bell so you can be notified every time I post, which is every single Friday on the dot, okay? 5:30, 6 p.m. A new video will be up every Friday. So yeah, make sure you do that. And we're going to get into purpose. What is purpose? How do you find your purpose? How do you start living your life every day in your purpose? So go get your drink, bring your ass back to the seat, and let's vibe. So as we do every episode, perfume of the week, guys, I'm going to keep it short and simple because today, guys, we have a perfume that I love. Now, I love the Rituals. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the brand the Rituals, but the Rituals is literally my favorite products. Like, you smell great when you're using their products, you look great when you're using their products. Like, it makes you feel expensive. It's a little bit pricey, but not too overpriced. And I just love their skincare, their body wash, their perfumes, their deodorants, like everything about Rituals I love, and one day I will partner with them and we will do something. I'm manifesting that. This perfume is the Maharaja Dior. I think I've probably just said that name wrong, but this is one of my favorite perfumes. They say it's a man's perfume, but I personally feel like this is unisex because it's quite sexy. Like, it's got a sweet, sexy smell. The top notes of this perfume, which we're going to start doing top notes, is cardamom. I don't actually know what cardamom is. So let me know in the comment section if you know what it is, because I'm not sure what cardamom is. Then the heart notes of the perfume, so it's so you got the top notes, which is what you smell straight away when you spray it. Then you got the heart notes, which is what it turns into, which is pine. Now, I love sandalwood, oak, like I love them type of smells in perfumes. It's really like rich. So yeah, it's got pine in this one, and then the base notes is patchouli. Now guys, this perfume is very specific on how you use it. You need to spray it on your pulses, and you don't like go like this. I mean, I do it all the time. I spray and then not with this. So with this one, you just need to one spray on your pulses and then behind your ear, and it says below your throat. And then guys, the smell kind of reminds me a bit of oud. But yeah, that is my perfume of the week. So I'm going to share my story about how I've managed to find my purpose, because I only managed to find my purpose within the past year and a half. Have I really figured out what it is and what I want to do and what I wake up every day and do? I just want to give some context to people out there who may be like, well, what is purpose? Like, I don't understand it. I've heard the word, but I don't know what it means. Purpose means when you wake up every day and you find that thing that you would do for the rest of your life, something that makes you feel good about yourself, but also the main reason of having a purpose is to help others. If your purpose is just selfish, like, oh, I'm a multimillionaire and I make all my money to myself, and you don't help any other people, like the thing that you're doing doesn't help anyone, that's not really a purpose. A purpose to me is something that's like you love to do, something that makes you happy, something that you could do till the day you die, but also somewhere in it is helping other people too. I know that there's a lot of people out there that are getting to that age now where you're about to leave your 20s like me. I feel like your 20s is a testing ground for you to just run around crazy. But then as you approach your 30s, you're like, okay, I need to find my purpose. What is it that I love to do? And it's okay. Don't beat yourself up if you're in a stage right now where you don't actually know what your purpose is, or you feel like, you've thought something was your purpose, but now you don't love it anymore. It takes time to find your purpose. I'm just now approaching 30. in November, and I've only recently just found out what my purpose is, which is what you're watching, this podcast. I love doing YouTube. YouTube has always been in my life, even back in the day when I used to do music, which we're going to talk about now. YouTube's always been a part of me. So back in the day, I used to want to do music. I love music to this day. I always will love music. Music is always playing in my car, in my bedroom, when I'm cleaning, when I'm cooking, when I'm showering, when I'm doing skincare, washing. Whatever I'm doing, there's music playing. I'm always playing my salsa. I started, but when I was younger, I was like in the choir at school, and like I did talent shows, and I was always singing, or like we'd go to like this place called the Lighthouse, which is a massive performance, and all the people from school would perform, and then they'd select like 2 or 3 people to do like a solo, and they would always pick me to do the solo, and I would sing. And then like growing up, I started like wanting to take it professional, so I started doing like, I went on Britain's Got Talent, I went on the X Factor, I got signed to a management company, but then that went bust, and I was posting on social media and all of that stuff. And then I started to realize as I was getting older, I was like, this is not fulfilling me anymore. I'm chasing something that's not even growing. Like I'm not even seeing small growth. And I just started feeling a bit like, well, what am I meant to do then? I love music. But I started to realize that you love music, but maybe it's not for you to be an artist. And I'm not saying I'm a terrible singer. It's not that. I can sing. Like, I'm very good at singing. I was writing my own music, and I did a little bit of rapping and stuff. But as I got older, I just started to realize it wasn't me anymore. And that's why I'm saying to some of you out there that are watching this, like, if you've been doing something for a long time and then you've fallen out of love with it, and you're like, well, I thought that was my purpose, so what the hell is my purpose then? Because I don't love doing that no more. Or if you're on a case of like, you're just trying loads of things out and nothing's working, and you're just like, well, what am I meant to be doing? You're in the same position that I was in. And it took me a lot of self-reflecting. A lot of paying attention to the signs and things around me. And it wasn't until some people started saying, well, David, you give really good advice. Like, we always come to you for advice, or like when we ask for advice, like your advice just hits home. And but people I've never really spoke to before, like when we do start talking, they're like, you're really smart. Like your advice, like I resonate with everything that you're saying. And I was out clubbing one time, and this girl was like, you should start a podcast. Like, I was listening to what you were saying to that lady over there. Basically, this lady was going through some problems with her husband, and I was just giving her some advice. And the girl from across me with her friends, they were like, we were listening to your advice, and we were here like secretly going, yes, like, what you're saying is correct. They was like, you need a podcast. And I was like, a few people have said this to me now. And sometimes that can help you find your purpose. Like, if you can't find your purpose, people around you, they pay attention to you, like friends and family. Sometimes it can be a stranger that's never met you before. I will always say to you, if you want to find your purpose, pray. Pray to God. He will show you what your purpose is. If it's for a stranger or a family member, or like an advert that you see on TV that sparks something inside of you, you need to pray, because the person that gave you your purpose is Him, the Lord. So I would always say, number one, if you're struggling and you can't find your purpose, and then you might be like, well, Rico, I've prayed and I've asked God and He's still not showed me my purpose. Well, He has, but you're not paying attention. A lot of us are so wrapped up in the 9-to-5 lifestyle, paying our bills, which is fair enough. Like, we've got to survive, we've got to pay our bills, but we don't pay attention to the small things around us. It could be something like, you've asked God for a sign to tell you what your purpose is, and somebody at work could be talking about something, and if you pay attention and listen to what they're saying, it might spark something in you. You might see an advert pop up on your phone. You might see somebody else talking about their passion, and you're like, oh, I really love the sound of that. That sounds great. You may be watching this video right now, and God sent this to you as a sign, because I've prayed over this video before I started recording. You might find this video, and this video may be your sign to help you find your purpose. And purpose takes time for you to find out what it is. I am now approaching 30, like I said, and only a year ago did I find out what my purpose is, and it's YouTube. And you may be thinking, well, how did you know that YouTube's your purpose? Because I love doing it. I am constantly thinking about video ideas. I love coming on here on the camera. I enjoy doing this and bringing this behind me to life. I love talking to people. I love giving advice. And when I watch these videos back, because I watch my videos back. When I watch them back, I'm like, wow, I love that video. That was great. And don't be discouraged, because sometimes when you're on the right path, your enemies, the spiritual realm, they will try to do everything to stop you from finding your purpose. They do not want you to succeed, because once you start living in your purpose, you start living in God's word. When I say God's word, I mean the reason he put you here, and they don't want you to do that. The devil, demons, the spiritual realm, because I'm a big believer in all of that. I've seen things in the past, so I know that stuff's real. They don't want you to reach your purpose, because if you start reaching your purpose, you're living the life that God planned for you. They don't want that. So when you're doing your purpose, you may start doing like YouTube, for example, and then you're not seeing any views, you're not seeing any success, and you go, oh, well, what's the point? And you give up, and that's you're not doing your purpose anymore. You need to keep going. The views and the people will come. You just need to keep showing up and keep posting and keep posting and keep going. Keep getting up and doing what you love. You know, for me, for example, I was one of those people that would do stuff and I would just stop doing it because like I didn't see any action. I didn't see anything coming from it. And I realized it's because the universe and God are working to try and make these happen, but they're having a spiritual battle trying to make you do what you're doing, because you're about to live your purpose. And once that breakthrough comes, it means that the spiritual realm, the fight has been won. It's already been won. God won it. But as you're reaching your purpose and you're reaching what you're meant to do, everything is going to fall apart. I'm telling you, your life is going to change. People around you are going to fall out with you. People around you are going to start hating you, being jealous of you, because you're on the right path. You're on your purpose path. So if your life is all falling apart right now because you're chasing something, keep going. Do not give up. You're on the right path. But for me, I had to learn that the hard way. And as I started doing my podcast, I realized friendships started to disappear. Certain people I was hearing were talking about me. Just my life in general just started to look very different than what I was used to before, because I was so wrapped up in the world and I didn't really care. I just wanted my 9-to-5 job. I was paying my bills, living my life, and I didn't really give a shit. But then as I started to realize and wake up to, okay, this is what I love to do. I'm not even going to lie to you. Since I've been doing this podcast, my life has gone completely bust. Like, I'm alone, I'm very segregated, I'm all by myself, and all I have is my podcast. Like, all I have is to look forward to Thursday to record this, to put it out for Friday. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's what happens when you're trying to find your purpose. And that's the thing that I had to go through. You know, I had to test a load of different things out. Do I like it? No, I don't. Let it go, move on. You just keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. And that's how I found my purpose, which is YouTube, and I love doing YouTube. And guys, I also have another channel. It's a vlog channel. I'll put it here. Go subscribe to that if you want to see behind the scenes of like when I go on holidays and things. But I just love YouTube, and this is what my purpose is. I love traveling the world. I love documenting it, not just for people to watch, but for me to watch back the memories. And I love talking. So I thought, do you know what? Let's try YouTube. And since I've been doing it, I've been enjoying it. I love the editing process. I love recording things. I love traveling. And I also want people to feel like if you've not got a friend, you've got no one in your corner, you can't afford to go on holidays, or my channel, my vlog channel is all for people that feel alone, people that don't have any friends, people that find it hard to find friends, or just feel alone, segregated. I want you to watch my vlogs and feel like you're my best friend. If I'm going on holiday, you're coming on holiday with me. Okay, you're not there, but you're there spiritually, watching the video, enjoying the moment with me. That's what my vlog channel is all about. And then obviously this podcast is to try and help people and give advice and talk to them about what I'm going through. Because if I'm going through something, best believe there's other people out there that are going through it too. We all have very similar stories. It may be in different color, different font, different body shape, different culture, different religion, but we all go through the same things. Why? Because we're human. And it's okay for you not to know what your purpose is right now. But hopefully by the end of this video, I can try and help you and bring it to light and let you know what your purpose is. Well, I'm not going to be able to tell you what your purpose is, but I'll be able to tell you how to find your purpose, how to get there. But that's just my story, my background of what I was going through, and my steps of how I've got to where I am today, which is I love YouTube. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys, because I'm living out my purpose. Talking to you guys, talking to people, advice. You know, I have big goals for this podcast, that one day I want to bring people on and start talking about real shit that actually matters. But also I love conspiracy theories. Like I want to start doing conspiracy theory videos too, or talking about unpopular things that people don't want to speak about. I want to talk about it. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've got big goals for this podcast, but we're starting out small, guys. So I'm just starting out with advice videos and stuff for now, but later on down the line I do have big goals for this podcast. But that's how I found my purpose, and I love what I'm doing. And if I could do this to the day I die, and my vlog channel to the day I die, I would be happy, because my purpose is to help people in ways that just some people can't, you know. That's how I found my purpose. It's just dedication, keeping strong, don't give up, don't think that your word's over, because guys, words are powerful. In the Bible it mentions you need to be careful about your tongue and the things that you put out there, because if you start saying I'm not going to find my purpose, I'm no good for nothing, I'm not going to find what I love to do, you're never going to find it, because you're just putting bad negative energy out there. So from today, start speaking positive over your life. Declare and decree over your life success. Declare and decree over your life wealth, abundance, fortune, good health. Keep praying, and don't pray and then just give up, or don't pray and then just start thinking negative again, because what's the point? You need to act like it's already happened. Act like it's already on its way to you, because it's already been promised. God said, ask, you shall receive. Seek, you shall find. Knock, he shall answer. And he doesn't break his word. But you need to keep showing up and doing the work too. You can't just sit on your ass and pray and say, God, please show me my purpose, but you're not doing anything to find your purpose. You need to put the work in too and meet him halfway. And that's what I will say to you. If you are trying to find your purpose, just don't give up, okay? Because for me, my journey took a while, and I've only recently in the past year and a half found what my purpose is and what I love to do. It takes time, guys. Just keep on going. Okay, so you guys are probably thinking, well, what does purpose mean? Some of you may know what purpose means. Some of you may be thinking, well, what is purpose? What does it mean? Well, we're going to have a look and actually break down the word purpose and what it actually defines. The life meaning is an abiding drive or long-term goal that gives a person a sense of direction and personal fulfillment. Meaning, for example, right, a doctor, it makes you feel so good about yourself. You love the idea of it. It's like, oh my gosh, I would love to be a doctor. That is what I love to do. Like, I want to work hard at it. Like, or for example, like a chef, like say you're into cooking, right? And you're a cook, and when you're cooking, you feel so alive. You feel like you're on top of the world. You feel in your element. You feel like when you smell the food, it just makes you twitch, like it makes you tingle. Like that is how you know what your purpose is. It's something that you can see yourself doing a long time, but you're good at it. If you're a cook and you're not good at cooking and you don't feel the vibe for it, you're just like, oh, I want to be a cook, but I don't really love it. That's not your purpose. You know it's your purpose when it's something that you want to jump out of the fucking bed for. If your mind starts to explode like me for this podcast, right? I've got 101 things that I want to do. I want to make a video. Boom, 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 boom. I've already got loads of ideas of what I could hit record and start talking about. This is how you find your purpose, guys. I'm going to tell you right now. We're going to break it down. I'm going to tell you right now how you find your purpose. What you need to do is sit in a quiet room, just you, yourself, and God, and pray. And I want you to say, God, I ask you to reveal to me what my purpose in life is. I want to X, Y, Z, for example. Like, let's say, for example, me, I want to help people. I want to motivate people. I want to uplift people, make people feel happy and not feel alone. Show me what my purpose is. And you need to sit there and just truly think to yourself, what is it in life that I want? Don't think about other people and their opinions and what they think you should do. Don't listen to other people in the past that have said to you, I don't think you're that good at this, or I don't think you're that good at. That is all of the enemy trying to block you from understanding what your purpose is. Listen to me. Sit there and think to yourself, if I die, what do I want to be remembered for? I don't want to be remembered for, oh, he wore the best clothes, he always smelled good, he always had the latest this or the latest. No. What do I want to be remembered for? I want to be remembered for being a funny, outgoing, caring kind of person that didn't take life too serious. He was always quick to help people or give advice. He was always there when people needed a shoulder or if somebody needed somebody in their corner. That's who I want to be remembered for, a good human being. Once you've established what you want people to remember you for, then you start thinking, if I had a job that I could do for the rest of my life that involves all of that I want to be remembered for, what would it be? For me, that could have been two things. I could have been a musician and write music that helped people and uplifted people, but to me that still didn't fill the void of me that I want to do more. And a podcast, I'm talking directly to you. I'm not singing, I'm not writing it down for you to have to understand or break certain verses apart. I'm talking out of my mouth directly to the camera that then is relayed to you. It's such a quicker way. I love talking. I love editing. So for you, how can you do everything you want to be remembered for into a job that you wake up every day and you love to do? What is it that you're passionate about? Passion. What do you love to do hobby-wise? What is it something that brings you pride and joy? For example, are you an artist? Do you love painting? Have you looked at maybe becoming a painter? Are you good at painting? Are you really good at it? Could you make a living off of it? I'm just trying to be broad and think of everything. Child minding. Do you have a passion for kids and looking after children, or do you have a passion for teaching children? Have you looked at becoming a teacher? We all go to those jobs like a doctor, a lawyer, a pharmacist, working 9 to 5 in corporate in the office. We all have to do them because unfortunately we need to pay our bills, but just look at them as a side hustle. You need to find what it is that you love to do and make that a full-time career. It's the easiest way. What is it that you love to do on your days off that brings you joy and happiness? Is it gaming? Do you love gaming? Like, oh my gosh, I love playing the PlayStation. I love games. Like, I break down the details of the graphics and stuff. You're meant to be a gamer. I love doing makeup. Like, I'm always buying new makeup. I'm always trying my makeup on, always testing new ways to do makeup. You're meant to be a makeup artist. I love fashion. Like when I'm not at work, like I'm always going through my wardrobes, rearranging my clothes, trying different pieces out. You're meant to be someone to do with the fashion industry. It's not hard to find your purpose, but you need to break through all the bullshit to be able to find your purpose. And trust me, I know it's hard, because you could have multiple things. You could be saying to me, well, I have multiple things that I love to do. Okay, right. Out of all those multiple things that you have right now, out of all of them, if one of them got took away and they said you could never do that again, you're never allowed to do it again. For example, let's say you love tennis, you love cooking, you love dancing, and you love singing, right? And they said, right, you can never sing again. If you could say, no, please, can you swap dancing? I want to. Enough said. You just need to open up your mind to different ways of looking at things, because if you start just looking at one-way tunnel vision, you're not going to see the beautiful things that you're missing beside you. We're like, oh my God, I need to get out. It's so dark. I need to get out. Oh my God, I'm getting out. Oh my God. And then you're not seeing the things that, hello, it's not just you and the end of the tunnel. You need to pay attention to the things that you're passing. There's posters on the wall. There's TV screens on the wall. I don't know why there's TV screens in a tunnel, but I'm just trying to say there's TV screens on the wall. Pay attention to what's on them. Pay attention to the things around you, because the universe and God will give you signs of what your purpose is, but it's down for you and your discernment to know if it's the right thing for you to do. It's not easy. It's not easy, because at the end of the day, finding your purpose is one of those things that's like, you're going to have 100 people spiritually and physically against you to reach your purpose. They don't want you to reach it. But it's your job to fight. Fight the good fight. Purpose requires, or you to find your purpose requires, self-awareness. You need to be aware of what you're capable of. You need to be aware of what you can achieve. You need to be aware of the power you hold. And you also need to be aware that there's people around you that will stop you from reaching your purpose because they're jealous. I'm going to say you're going to have friends that don't want you to actually awake to your purpose. You know, you got those friends and like you do music, right? And they're like, oh, that's a cute song. That's all right. You just feel bad vibe from them. They're not going to say, oh my God, you're amazing. Low key inside, they're like, fuck, he's sick. Like, he's really good. He's going to go somewhere. I need to like just play it down, act like he's not cool. Because if he starts getting money and starts becoming famous, he's going to forget about me. And then on top of that, like he's going to live luxury life and I'm here broke. They don't want you to succeed. So it requires for you to have very good discernment and keep people around you that want you to succeed. You need to change your environment right now. If you've got an environment that's toxic or you've got friends that are jealous and you low-key know it deep down, you need to exit that, because your environment plays a part. It plays a big part. Because if you ain't got people around you that support you and people around you that want the best for you, they're not going to help you find your purpose either. They're going to shy you away from your purpose. They're going to make you do things that you don't want to do, but low-key in your mind you think you do want to do it. But really and truly, when you reflect back on it, you're like, I shouldn't have done that. But in the moment you did it because the people around you. And that will stop you from finding your purpose. That will take you further away from your purpose. And then you're going to end up one of those people back in the future, bitter and angry because you didn't chase what you wanted to do. I hear people say all the time, right? All the time I hear people say, oh, when I was younger, I really wish I had just went for it. I really wish I just went for it because I could have been something by now, or I could have been somebody, but I listened to everyone around me. Fuck them. Fuck them. Do not listen to no person in your life that tells you you can't do this or you can't do that, or I don't think you should do this, because how about fuck off? Do what you want to do in your life, because at the end of the day, this is my saying, you come in this world alone, you leave this world alone. You come in the world alone, you die alone. You're not taking anybody with you. You're not taking people's opinions with you. When you die, their opinions are gone. Who cares? Who cares? Do not wait until you're 50. And guys, stop doing that, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Or let me tell you something. Today, I said I'm not going to do a podcast episode. Like, no one's really watching the videos right now, so it doesn't matter if I don't really make one. No, I'm letting myself down if I didn't make this video and post it tomorrow. Fuck everyone else. I'm letting myself down. I made a promise that I would post every Friday, so I'm going to stick to that promise and I'm going to post every Friday. But I had that voice in my head going, yeah, but you've got work tomorrow and it's like, it's going to take forever to edit it. So, because one day this will pay off. So if you're looking at yourself right now and you love music, for example, and you're having a break from it right now because you're like, do you know what? I'm tired. Get the fuck up and go and write a song. Book that studio session. Go and make an amazing song. If you're a cook and you're like, I can't be bothered to come up with new recipes, get the fuck up and go to the kitchen and start cooking. Whatever it is that you do. Stop saying, I'll wait till tomorrow, because who knows? Tomorrow may never come. Tomorrow is not promised. Right now, in the present moment, is promised. If you're watching this video right now, no matter what it is you do, if you're an actor, a singer, a dancer, a cook, you're a chef, you are into finance, business, whatever it is, get up and start making something happen. And even if it's nothing big right now and you haven't got the capacity to do anything big right now, just do something small. Maybe start planning out the next few weeks of what you're going to do. Start looking into resources. Is there a class I can take to start improving my skill? Whatever it is, start doing it. If you are at the brink of your purpose, okay, like if you found your purpose, like you're like, okay, I think this is my purpose, let's go. Come on, I'm excited for you, let's go. If you're sat there right now and you think, okay, I think I've got something that might be my purpose, Rico, like I really love it really makes me happy, okay, what are we doing? Like, let's go. I'm excited for you, because when you find your purpose and you start acting on it, I'm excited for you. So come on, pause this video for a second, breathe, spray on some perfume, get excited, and then hit play again. Let's make it happen. Because when you find that thing, you're going to have everything around you tumble. I'm telling you, I'm not going to lie to you. Everything around you is going to crash, bang, boom. The spiritual warfare has begun. When you find your purpose, the spiritual warfare has begun. They don't want you to reach your purpose, but fight. Fucking fight. Make it happen. Life is too short. Fight the good fight. Keep praying and fight the damn good fight. We are not weak people over here, okay? We're strong-minded bitches. So we're going to fight that fight and we're going to make it to the end. That's all you need to do. And anybody out there that doesn't know what their purpose is, like I've told you, just stay true to who you are. Don't change. Don't change who you are. Stay true to who you are and look into your soul. What is it that will bring me to life? What is it that makes me happy? What is it that, like, when I think about this thing, it makes me come alive? Or it's like, oh no, but it's too much. Like, it's too much. I can't do that. Yes, you can. Do you think President Obama said to himself he couldn't be president and he became the first black president? I don't care how crazy your goal sounds. I don't care how far-fetched your purpose is that you think that you found that, oh, I can't do it. Yes, you can. Be the fucking first to do it. That is motivation to me. Be the fucking first to do it. If there's something that is your purpose and you're like, well, I can't do that because it doesn't even exist, make it fucking exist. Bring it to life. Be the first person to do it. Go down in history as a legend. And if you found something and you feel like, well, I don't have the resources to do this, like, I really love this, but I don't have the resources to do it, start making shit happen. Okay, is it because you need money? Do you not have a job? Let's find a 9-to-5. None of us want a 9-to-5, but it funds stuff. Just look at your 9-to-5 as a resource, as a form of income. And say to yourself, I'm not going to be in this job long. I'm going to be in this job to get the money, save up, have a goal in your mind. Let's say you need $5,000. Save up that $5,000, then some, maybe like $6,000 or $7,000, just so you've got a bit extra to pay your way. And then quit your job and do your full-time, whatever it is. Stop having excuses. If you keep having fucking excuses, but you keep saying to yourself, I want more for myself, what is my purpose? Or maybe I found this thing that I'm passionate about, but like, I'll do it tomorrow. You're not going to be nobody. I'm going to tell you the honest truth. You're going to be nobody. You're going to be sat on your couch. You're going to be broke. You're going to be miserable. You're going to be looking at other people living their life. And you're going to say, why not me? Because you're not getting the fuck up. These people that you're looking at and comparing yourself to, saying, well, why not me? They're out there hustling, and you can't sit there and go, well, I've been hustling. No, everybody has a different story. Everyone hustles in different ways. Your hustle has not stopped. Just because you've not seen anything happen, you need to keep going, because one day your testimony will be, God, I was working at it for 6 years, never give up, and boom, finally. There's actors that you watch on TV right now that didn't make their big break until they were in their 60s. Taraji P. Henson is another one. She was at it and 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 at it for years and years, and then finally she got her big break. Some people know her from Hustle and Flow, and then some people know her from Empire. But she was in her, like, I think, like 40s. She went to university with her kid on her hip to accept her award. There's no excuse, guys. But if you keep having excuses or keep thinking to yourself, I'm never going to find my purpose. I don't know what my purpose is. All that time you're sat there thinking, I don't know what my purpose is. I'm never going to find my purpose. That whole time you're sat there moaning and moping and feeling sorry for yourself is the whole time you could be searching, what is it that makes me happy? What is it that makes me come alive? Life is too fucking short, guys. Sorry for my swearing, but it's too short. You need to wake up and start smelling the coffee, okay? Smell the coffee, because your life is about to change as soon as you accept this thing that's calling your name. It's calling you. When you accept it, your life is going to change. I wear this cross around my neck all the time. Why? Because it's a very cute chain, but also because I love God. Regardless of me being a gay, Yeah, I'm a gay. Regardless of me being a gay, I still love Jesus Christ and he is my Lord and Savior. And I wear this around my neck all the time as a reminder of my faith and a reminder of the promise that God made me. And God will never lead me astray. Never. I don't care how hard life gets or how hard you're fighting for your dreams and how hard you're fighting for your goals. He knows you inside and out. He knows what you need more than you know yourself. So guys, please, if you don't have a relationship with God or you've always wondered, start praying and he'll find you and he'll make his way. He'll introduce himself to you. But guys, it's very important that you follow your path. Don't look at other people and what they do and try and copy what they do. Everybody has different stories. You're not going to be successful the same way someone else did. You need to make your own story. And then you will find your purpose. Okay, so I've done what I need to do. I've done what I need to do. I've broke it down to you. I've told you my story and how I found out what my purpose is and the reason that I'm here doing a podcast and a vlog channel. I've told you guys about the importance of faith. Even if you don't believe in Jesus Christ or you don't have a religion, faith in yourself. I've already told you that you need to get up and make shit happen. You can't sit on your sofa and expect things to happen or sit on the sofa and have an idea but not work on that idea. I've already told you it requires discipline. It requires discernment. And then keep at it. Do not give up. Anyway, guys, that is this week's episode, all about purpose. I hope you guys have took something away from this or you've, felt inspired or whatever. Let me know in the comment section if you have. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. And just remember, keep trying to find your purpose. And yeah, like I said, hit that subscribe button. I post every Friday. So every Friday, a new episode of the Vibe Podcast with Rico will be out. But thanks for watching, guys. And until the next one, adios.